This shit ain't as easy as it look, nigga.
You know, I got kids. I like to inspire my kids, you know what I'm saying? Especially my son. My son, he's 13 now, so, you know, he getting to that age where it's very important for him to understand competing, manifesting your goals, setting your goals, manifesting your goals, and, you know, you ain't gonna win all the time. Sometimes you're gonna have to take your lumps. You gotta learn from your losses, but you don't ever get discouraged and you don't ever quit. You just keep going, you know what I mean? So that's one of the reasons why I like to stick with it, man. It's a hobby. I like to do it. This traveling shit is kind of cool, kind of fun, you know what I mean? So.
But I'm just gonna keep stacking up. No one thing that I'll never change. I talk shit, but I back it up. You niggas don't go hard as me, so why the fuck you mad at us? I'm rolling up the bomb as weed. The first one wasn't fat enough, and your car don't go fast enough, and you don't fly first class enough. You don't do no switch states. You don't do no backing up. All you do is gassing up. That's why you want passing up. Smoking weed and cracking up. All this cheese I'm racking up. See one thing about me, I always been about mine. As soon as you got me, I show you how hard I grind. Yeah, I hear 'em. Dylan got it bumping.
Man, listen, bro. When he reached out to me to ask me to do this,
yeah,
I could have cried, man.
I'm Greg, man.
Yeah, it's my cousin Greg.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Just because, you know how some people are influential in your life and they don't know it? He is one who was, bruh, because I mean, when I met him, I wasn't in a good place, you know what I mean? I had got kicked out of school, trying to just get myself together, you know what I mean? So the time that I got to spend with him, I learned so much that he didn't even know I was taking in.
Right.
So to see where he's at today, and this one little thing that I learned from him got me to this point. And it was simply just getting up in the morning, early in the morning, whether it's to read, pray, work out. That little thing changed my life. Those things made me who I am. I think that I had to go through those things, for one, in order for me to become a better man, but also so that my children don't go through those things. You know, I'll be able to have conversations with my son before he goes off to college. Basically let him know, if you're doing anything in close, I'm gonna break you in half. You gonna beg them to call the police. You like, don't call my dad.
That's what it takes.
Cause my dad gonna kill me. Call the police. Cause I go with them. I'm not gonna go with them.
My dad,
yeah. You know,
did you see him? No, I ain't going with him.
But you know, he stuck his neck out on the line for me. You know, didn't know me, and stuck his neck out on the line for you and was like, I want you here. Was very positive with me when I kept failing the test. He wasn't like, you know, he never got down on me. And I always wanted to make him proud. So when I came on and I started working with him, you know, I took pride in trying to make him proud. You know, I remember for that first year, I didn't touch a lead.
No.
Didn't touch a lead.
You didn't want to.
Crushing referrals.
Yeah, just
killing it. We gotta stay in touch.
Yeah,
I want to give you a tour real quick.
Yeah, that's what he said. He was gonna give me a tour. To see where you're at right now, man. I remember hitting up Big Mark. Big Mark told me to tell you hi.
Tell him I said what's up, man.
I said, dude, he don't got social media now. I said, dude, man, you see Simon, man? Sent him a picture and he was like, oh, I ain't surprised. My dude. Man, look at this. Look at this. This is in his office. This is his place of business. He's got his coming here in the morning. That's right, getting in the morning.
6 o'clock.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Habit. So this is the chill room. Yeah, and I noticed I love the quotes. Oh, that's pure inspiration when you walk in. There's no excuses for it. I just like this. Dope, man. This is dope. How's your mom?
PlayStation and all of that.
Yeah, how's your mom?
I sent her a picture. Good, man. She's doing real good. She in Florida.
That's
That's what's up. I know she in Florida loving it.
Loves life. Love these. You mailing those to him, or is he coming to get them?
Yeah, but I was actually about to ask you, so I don't know what time, or if it's still coming.
Just ask now.
Yeah.
Oh, you brought it. Simon.
Paige, nice to meet you.
What's going on, big guy?
I just see each other in the gym. Another fellow, big guy, man.
Boy.
Congrats. You come up with a name yet?
No.
Yeah, that is. Congratulations. Look at this, man.
Sit. Terrence, what's up?
He got the red carpet.
Get it thumping like a club.
I already know, man. Shoot.
I just like the sound.
This month right now, in July.
That's crazy. Exactly. What's cool?
Doug Carter.
This ain't the Doug Carter that we used to see around the office. How you doing, brother?
Jesus, man. Good to see you. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. That's bad, man. You know, getting a call from him, I was ecstatic.
Killing it out there, dog.
No, man, I've seen
He looks great. Bodybuilding, inspiring people.
Appreciate it, man. He was one of the people when Simon first started in Pittsburgh, we was working with him.
Yeah.
That's why I say this is full circle, man, because when I started working with you, man, it was 2008.
Yeah.
2009.
Right in that first year.
Yeah, that was right when I got kicked out of school, man. He was one of the people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Still, man, good to see
Good
you.
to see you, bro.
Here. Enough about me. Tell me this. Tell me this. What do you think? Being that, and it's so what does it take to be a pro?
Mm-hmm.
You said, what are you gonna get? You feel like you're gonna get your pro card?
Yeah, I actually
next month?
qualified. Last month, well, this month at the beginning of the month, I went down to Georgia and I won the Georgia championship. I beat Mr. Georgia down in Atlanta, Georgia.
Wow.
For the MPC championships.
Yeah.
And, I qualified for nationals. I have to win the national competition to earn my pro card, and then I'll be a professional bodybuilder, and then I'll be able to compete for money if I decide to. I'm not really interested in competing as a professional bodybuilder. I more or less want to become a fitness mogul. I love training people. I love helping people.
Stay in your lane, bro.
Yeah, and I don't really,
You already is a pro. I mean, it shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this ain't a pro, I don't know what is.
I mean,
dog.
yeah, because yours to me.
I've been at it for a long time, and I know some shit. I know my shit on fitness.
Right.
And what it takes.
What it takes.
And even though you're younger than me, we ain't no spring chicken. You know what I'm saying? So I know what that requires, man. The amount of work. So, what do you think? And when you talk about training people, what some of the success stories you've had, that means you probably had a bunch of people that said they wanted to do it and then they fell off. Okay? Probably more often than not, right? Because it sounds good and it looks good until you see the work that it takes to put in to build some stuff like this. Okay? And the stuff you gotta eat consistently, the sacrifices, the stuff that nobody wants to do to win. What do you think separates the people that have made it, that you've developed and trained, or even yourself in this world, and people that haven't?
Their mindset and learning how to trick the mind to not make excuses to not do something, but make excuses to do them. Right? Some people will ask me how to do something, and I'll tell them, and they'll tell me they can't. Instead of figuring out how to do it. Because that is everything in life is not I can't.
Exactly.
How can I figure out how to do it?
Come on.
There is a way, but sometimes it requires a sacrifice, right? It's like in my situation. And it's one of the reasons why I kind of can't really sympathize with some people when they tell me they can't. When they, like if I say, you need to do fasted cardio in the morning, and they say, I gotta be to work at 8 o'clock. And I can't get up that early. And I'm like, well, I gotta be to work at 6 o'clock. And I do it. So I don't get how you can't get up and do fasted cardio when you don't have to be to work till 8 o'clock. And that's the difference, is the mindset. Some people, you come to them with a challenge and they automatically mentally defeat themselves. They
Yes.
tell themselves they can't do it.
Yes.
Instead of,
I
okay,
just-
how can I do it? You know what? I'm gonna figure out how I don't have to be to work till 8, so I can actually get up at 5. I can make sure I'm at the gym by 6. I could do my fasted cardio, still have enough time to shower, and make it to work by 8 o'clock. I mean, to me, it's simple,
Amen.
but to some other people, yeah, exactly. It does require discipline and the sacrifice. You know, some people want to stay up till 1, 2 o'clock.
My prayer, I read that every morning. I read that scripture every morning to myself. My dude got me this for Christmas. Everybody knew that's what I was on. I was on straight Tyson, mentally, and Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's it, dog.
Amen.
That was my mindset.
That's why you are where you are.
Tyson and Jesus.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
you run up on me, it's gonna be some smoke, but where'd you park at?
Out front.
Okay, let me show you how back real quick.
Cool.
Just take. You know what this is right here, brother? This is my sweaty shirt from this morning. Training this morning that I threw outside at about 7 o'clock this morning.
Whose is that?
Mine. Whoo! Range.
Oh, that thing bad.
Nat D here when you were here?
Yep.
Nat D.
Yep. What's up? Oh, she on the phone.
Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Day one. That's what I said. You
Day
gave me my interview at Panera Bread. I'll never forget that. You was like, oh, I must not have had an office there at that point.
Watch television, you know, so you have to make that sacrifice. You know, I need to go to bed. I need to get my rest. So I can't stay up and watch television till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. I need to make sure I'm in bed by 10, so I can make sure I get up in the morning and I do my cardio.
All I notice is your forearms going back and forth. I'm like, Jesus. Damn. It's just so big. I mean, they're just so big. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
Jesus.
But I mean, you know just as well as I know, and that's one of the things that you always used to talk about too, is you pay attention to people's mindsets, right? How do you respond to things when they happen? You know, are you going to?
I was just talking about partner.
Are you going to figure out how to get what you want, or are you just going to say I can't? You know, it's easy to say I can't, and it's funny because my coach just told me how proud of me he was, because when the pandemic hit, a lot of bodybuilders quit.
A lot of people quit.
Yeah, a lot of people were just like, you know what?
Finding excuses.
I'ma just wait till 2021, and I'm real anal about when I start something, I have to finish.
Find a way.
I don't know how to stop. I don't know how to quit. You know.
Big bro Cav, he came out to check me out today, man, at the Georgia Open. Hey man, I'm appreciative. He came out. I snuck in town. He hit me up. And he came out to show some support for me, man, so I think that's pretty dope. Fellow Woody High alumni, Wilkesburg alumni, we go all the way back to when we was kids, man, so it's dope to be in another city, another state, and had one of my good friends come out and check me out today, so hopefully I did well, and, you know, I appreciate you for coming out.
Killed that shit,
everything, straight up.
Dylan got it bumping.